Today, bringing you some fun on a Monday night. It's the NBA on 2K Sports. With Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, this is Kevin Harlan. To take a look at the Nets, this game's going to be a challenge for them. Facing one of the top-tier teams in the league, they'll have to be at their best to steal a win here.
And seeing where the Nets are, they haven't looked anything like the team.
Now about 3 minutes gone in the first quarter.
You know, the Nets really kind of drifted along for the first part of last season, treaded water, but after the All-Star break, they stepped on the gas, put themselves right back in the playoff picture.
So on the floor for Orlando, Gordon and Vucevic together in the post. Freak is out there with Victor Oladipo, and it's Hezonja in at the three. Count that one.
Their defense just hasn't been able to slow them down.
And that's a big reason why they're trailing, surrendering too many easy baskets.
Screen by Young. Jack with it. Out-defended by Freak. Young against Vucevic. Clock at 6. The 19-foot shot, and he gets it to go. Jack's got his first 2 points. As you mentioned, the Nets were great after the break, had the third-best record post-All-Star break in the East.
Yeah, and how about winning 13 of their first 22 after the break? And sometimes with a new coach and system, it takes a while to kind of figure things out. And that seemed to be the case with the Nets last year.
Passes it to Kilpatrick. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2. It's going to be on Aaron Gordon.
And, you know, the NBA loves to experiment with different rules in different ways. The D-League last season used international rules for goaltending. And that small change makes a huge impact on the defensive end.
The first one falls. And for the international rules of goaltending, players are allowed to touch the ball after it hits the iron, even if it is over the cylinder.
I'm not sure if the NBA is going to adapt that rule, but I think it wouldn't be a big deal to adapt it because there aren't a lot of times that play happens in the game. I think it would be a small percentage of those plays over the course of the season.
They set the pick. Freak dishes to Payton. Pass to Freak. Puts one up from 19. That's in, coming off an assist from Payton. Freak's got 5 now.
You could not diagram a better way to open a quarter.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, look at the lead they've jumped out to already. What a start.
Kilpatrick, a good finish at the rack off the slick feed.
And that's almost automatic anytime he can get the ball in that position.
Feeds it to Fournier. Orlando moving the ball around. And it's Freak missing. That's trailed by 9. Dishes it to Slow. Down low. Robinson left side. To the middle. Kilpatrick passes to Hollis Jefferson. Out to the right wing. Here's Sloan. From outside, off the mark.
You know, even though he missed that one, great shooters have a way of feeling when they've got enough room to pull the trigger.
No doubt about it. The defense, you can see him exhaling right now. Fortunate that he didn't knock that one down.
At the top of the key, Sims. There's the screen. Sloan in the corner. Robinson a screen on Payton. Sloan passes to Kilpatrick. Puts up a 3. Nicholson grabs the board. From deep. And it would have counted had it fallen, but it's offline. And that concludes the first quarter of play. Magic lead by 9. And we've got more. And here's Freak on his experience as a one-and-done college player.
It was definitely a hard decision. I had to sit down with my family and weigh the options and really take the time to figure out what's best for me. It was tough. I mean, I loved my team, my coaches, and just the whole college experience, you know. But on the other hand, there's always a risk of injury, you know. I just felt like I was ready to take my game to the next level, so why wait? And I think it turned out for the best. No regrets.
Now with With more and more freshmen, Clark, making the jump to the pros, we can expect to hear more stories like this, I'm sure.
Well, without question, Kevin, that's the case in the landscape that we find ourselves in. But, you know, there's something to be said for developing all 4 years in college when that's the best route for an individual player. Nowadays, I think, unfairly so, there's a ton of pressure on young guys sometimes to leave prematurely. We'll see if Freak's decision pays off for him long term.
Welcome back, folks. We'll see if we're in store for a more tightly contested quarter as we move here into the second. And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Magic?
Well, I'll tell you what, they must have had a good shoot-around because they've been fantastic from long range so far, fellas.
And also defensively, they've been able to cause some turnovers tonight, and that also builds confidence and gives you momentum.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's the second quarter of play. So on the floor for Orlando, Freak in a two-guard. Fournier out there with Ilyasova. Then there's Jennings, and it's Smith in at the pivot spot, manning the middle.
And guys, how about Ilyasova?
We got this.
Orlando trailing here. Payton kicks to Freak. .141 left in the first half of basketball. Oh, and a fast break for the Nets. Here's Sloan. A strong finish under heavy pressure all over. And the Nets lead by 4. And a look at how the hustle game has been going for Brooklyn.
Well, I think the defensive aggressiveness on display here has caught them off guard, playing airtight defense and coming up with the steals.
And also defensively, they've been able to cause some turnovers tonight, and that also builds confidence and gives you momentum.
Over the last month, let's see how the Magic performed in the NBA statistics. Second in fewest turnovers per game. Fifth in three-point shooting. And team assists, not a strong point for this team. Top 20 in the league. They tend to